So in this video, we're going to be changing the Ford Fiesta Mk7 front bumper. So this is a video on how to remove it. So when we bought this car, it had been hit by a small deer, not by us, but the previous owners. So we got a good deal on it. And you can see the trim pieces all broken around the bottom and a few cracks around the top of the bumper. Now you could potentially fix this bumper. It is fixable. But again, most of the clips are broken. And for the cost, it was easier for me just to buy a whole new bumper. First step, we want to go ahead and remove the 4 clips located on the top of the bumper. Now I can just use a plastic removal tool for these, or a flathead screwdriver and a pair of pliers like I had to do. Now this will make the top part of the bumper sort of loose. Now you need to do this to undo the, take the lights out, but we'll come to that in a moment. So drop down to the bottom of the bumper, we got these 2 clips that hold the bottom part on. Again, you don't have to do it in this exact order, but I just did it to sort of loosen up the bottom half of the bumper. So next you want to undo the bolts for the lights. So there's 2 bolts holding the lights in, one at the bottom and one at the top. So go ahead, unscrew them. Now you need to make sure that the plastic clips are undone first, because otherwise you won't be able to get the lights out because the bumper will be in the way. So just undo the bolts and the lights will just pull up. Again, don't forget to unclip the electrical connections that go to them on the back. Next up, you need a T20 Torx screwdriver. Undo the 2 screws that hold the arch line in to the bumper. Now, you will need to turn the wheels all the way left to get to those, or all the way right. Okay, so once you pull the light out, there's 3 bolts down in here which are a little bit difficult to get to. They look like a 10 mil bolt. You should be able to get one of them from this side, and then you want to try get the others from the arch line in under here. Again, you can just undo the bolts here and this should pull back. Okay, so there's 3 bolts holding this side bumper on. Now it's best to take the light out so you can get to one of them from this side, and then I've actually had to take the arch liner out because there wasn't enough space to get my ratchet up behind here, and I've also had to jack the car up slightly just to get enough clearance between the wheel and the bolts for me to turn my ratchet, but that's those ones off anyway, so just got to go ahead and do the same on the other side. And then again on this side you just do exactly the same thing. Pull the arch lining off. These clips, I just broke them off. I'll just replace them with some new ones. So again, I've just pulled the arch lining out, which is over there, jacked it up a little bit so I can get to the bolts from the inside here. Pull them out. They actually unscrewed by hand once I initially undone the first bit of torque, so they come off fairly easy. So that's now all the bolts removed. So if you've got fog lights, which this one has, make sure you unclip the fog light before going to pull off the bumper, otherwise you might rip that bulb out, okay? Okay, so with the new bumper, you need to transfer over all these little clips. So the new ones obviously don't have them. I've already started doing it here. Same on the other end. At this point my camera died, so I can't film the process of putting it back on, but it's exactly the same as you took it off, but in reverse order. Now you will need 2 people to get the bumper in position, to get the bolts in, otherwise it's a little bit fiddly doing it on your own. So again, just do it in the reverse order that it come off and you can't go wrong. Overall, the job takes around about 2 hours, depending on your experience or your knowledge. I did replace the Ford logo. That just is held on by like a very strong double-sided tape, and the front grille was also replaced. So I just got to stick my number plate back on again. That'll be done with double-sided tape. The grille is a little bit different, but it was one of the better ones I could find online. Again, that just clips into place. So thanks for watching my video. Please hit the like button if you've liked it. Obviously hit the dislike button if you've disliked it. See you later. Goodbye.